Hi, welcome to Time Bomb. It's Julie and Corey, and we're here to tell you all about the course and get you started.
That's right. But before we jump into that, we'll give you a quick overview of who we are and why we're qualified to teach this class. So Julie and I have over 40 years of combined experience in small businesses and consulting both for large and small companies. And we obviously have started our own company about a year ago that focuses solely on small businesses. And one of the many skills that we have is in process improvements. Well, a few of the skills, let's say, is process improvement, project management, everything that really just goes into creating like solid plans and executing upon those plans. So that's kind of how we approach this entire course in time management. Is it's set up so that you can build a plan or understand where you're spending your time, build a plan, and then improve how you manage your schedule and your calendar every day.
Exactly. And we built a course because one of the things that we've seen consistently since starting SB Pace is the number of entrepreneurs and small business owners who really struggle with time management. It's like this secret formula that people can't seem to figure out. And so we thought, let's help people solve that problem by giving them some really good tools that they can use to get better at time management and eventually grow to master this really important area of life. So let's talk a little bit about expectations for the course. This course has 5 sections and there are 14 videos in total. We're really excited for you to take this class, this course rather, and really engage with us for maximum benefit. So if you have questions, reach out. We are always happy to answer any questions, and you can do that through info@sbpace.com, or you can direct message us on any social media channel and we will get back to you. We promise. That's who we are and what we do.
And if you want to see results for yourself, the expectation for you is you have to do the work. You have to watch the videos. You have to complete all of the assignments that go along with it. And if you have any questions, you have to reach out to us to help you through it. Because if you get stuck or if you're having a problem with whatever's going on, it could be that we need to adjust how we are delivering the information to you, because you might learn different, or maybe we weren't clear in how we worded something within a document or one of our videos. So that's kind of the back and forth expectations there, but we really expect you to do the work and be engaged in the whole process. And as we've said a couple times, feedback is definitely appreciated. So anything you like, you don't like, something you'd like to see, let us know. And one of the favors that we're asking of you, it's an expectation, but it's more of a favor, is when your network, your friends and your family start just seeing how well you've mastered time management and how better you've become at scheduling and just working off your calendar and all that, just tell them where you learned it, push them on over to our site.
Yes, push them to our site. We would really appreciate that. And trust us, if you do all the work in this course, people are going to notice how much better you are at time management. That is a straight fact. There's a lot of resources available in this course, right? Like I mentioned earlier, there are 14 videos, but there are over 15 PDFs and or worksheets that come along with this course to help guide you. And Corey's going to talk a little bit about the most important of the resources that we have, and it is a worksheet that contains everything you need to know to be able to calculate your time and really prioritize your tasks. So Corey, you want to talk a little bit about that worksheet and how important that is, and the video that goes with that to really explain it?
Sure. So in part 3, module 4, we are going to have a video that explains pretty much all of the work that you've done up to that point. So as you're working through parts 2 and part 3, we're going to be referencing this worksheet. It's an Excel file that you download, and it has a video that you can view in module 4 of part 3. But there'll be a worksheet, instructions, so to speak, to go along with it. So as you're filling out this, watching the videos, you can start filling out this worksheet. And then when you get to the end and everything kind of comes together, that's when that video is going to be available, and it will go back and walk you through start to finish how to complete that worksheet, what you should expect, what you need to fill out, what you don't need to fill out, just how the whole thing kind of ties together, so that when you get to the end, you'll have a solid idea of what your time's worth, where you're spending your time, where you can improve, outsource, all of that fun stuff. And then in addition to that, there's just a bunch of other PDFs out there. There are going to be, the PDFs will always be in the first post in each part. So when you go in there, just make sure that you read the instructions in that first post, and all of the PDFs, attachments and everything will be available within that first post in each part.
Yep. And because we know that everybody learns differently, and some people will be able to watch these videos straight through and understand exactly how to do that worksheet, and other people will need to spend a little bit more time focusing on the video that Corey just referenced that's in, part 3, module 4, the video that walks through exactly how to use the spreadsheet. We're also including basically just a step-by-step workflow of how to calculate your time and the work that you're going to be doing. So everything that goes into that worksheet, just a very simple step-by-step guide of the work that you're doing, and how each thing plays off of the previous piece of information that you provided, because some people might learn better from just looking at a list. So we wanted to give that as well. We have a lot of new terms that are terms that we'll be using that are very specific to time management. So we've created a term sheet for you where you can find things like ROI and exactly what we mean when we say prioritize, or your time management score, all of those types of terms, so that when we use a particular word, you know exactly what we're talking about because it'll be listed on that term sheet. So grab that in module 1, part 1, module 1, and use that to help you throughout the course.
And lastly, if you have gotten this far and you haven't taken our time management assessment, we highly suggest that you go back and take that assessment. The link is available in the instructions here in part 1 of part 1, module 1, so you can get the link to that. But it covers 4 key areas of effectiveness in time management, and it kind of gives you an idea of where you might need to focus more energy. So that's going to be, the 4 areas are planning, prioritizing, execution, and balance. And so planning is obviously everything that you do to plan out your day, your week, your month. Prioritizing is understanding what's important, what needs to happen, what you can put off. Execution is actually completing that plan. And then balance is just ensuring that you have a good work-life balance, that you're taking care of yourself outside of work, including your friends and family and all of that. So it's out there. Go take that quiz. You'll get an email. Well, you'll get your results right away, but you'll also get an email with a better explanation and an attached PDF of what it is that, what you need to focus on and what you need to think about. And if you've already taken it, you should have those results handy. Go check your email. But if you need to go take it again, go right ahead. The link is out there. And that is it for part 1. Or module 1, we are going to have one more video in this section, and we're going to talk about why time management is important before we get into all the nuts and bolts of the course. So we will see you on the next video.
See you soon.